Hello everyone and welcome to this tutorial where we'll be guiding you on how to use SiteGround to launch your website. So you want to launch your website, but it feels like a daunting task, where currently the barrier to entry has never been lower. In this video, we'll be walking you through the complete step-by-step process of how to use SiteGround to launch a website. We'll cover everything from selecting your hosting plan and registering a domain to navigating the new SiteGround website builder. We'll also look at the custom-built Site Tools dashboard and break down every part of the back end to help you understand how you can use this successfully. If you want to try SiteGround yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start building and hosting your website with this platform. When you're on the SiteGround website, you're going to go over to the top. You can see web hosting, WordPress, AI, and there you have it, website building. We want to follow a simplified approach to this, and this means that we'll be taking the steps easy. So if you're a beginner, you'll be able to do this yourself. So if we click on the website builder, it will take you to this page and it says here, start for free or see plans. Now it is important to understand the plans because without the plans, you will not be able to take your site live. Of course, in this tutorial, we'll be using the free option because we just want to demonstrate how you can do this yourself. But in your case, here's what you'll need to deal with. For the website building, you have 4 plans. You have build, sell, grow, and scale. It says simply, create a website. This goes for $10 a month. Now, what does this come with? It comes with a 5 GB of storage, mobile optimization, template library, standard marketing suite, and website analytics. Now, if you want something more, you're going to go over to the sell plan. The sell plan is at $18 per month. You can build a site with 10 GB of storage compared to the 5 GB in previous plan. The same things we had here with additional features such as store analytics in addition to the website analytics. Then you have a professional email. And then of course, because this is focused on e-commerce selling online, it adds accepting payment and 3% platform fees. Now, if you don't like this and you want more in storage, you're going to go over to the Grow plan at $24 per month. And this gives you 50 GB of storage and 0% platform fees. So you get more of your sales in your pocket. Of course, if 50 GB is not enough, you can go over to the next plan, which is the scale at $36 per month. This gives you 100 GB of storage and still maintains 0% platform fees. So make sure to make your pick so you can enjoy these features. However, as we mentioned for this tutorial, we'll be clicking on start for free and we'll be following some on-screen instructions to get to the dashboard. So once you're done with the sign up process, which is pretty easy to follow, you're going to get to your SiteGround dashboard, which is focused on creating your website. For this account, you can see that we have 2 websites, which we've been playing around with. However, in your case, you will not see anything, or before you get here, you'll be asked if you want to choose a site. So we're going to choose the free option without the plan for this tutorial. Once you get to this page, you'll see some options for templates. Now, before getting here, you might be asked to choose between WordPress, building a site with SiteGround, or something else. You want to choose with SiteGround so you can get to this page. Of course, once you get here, you get to choose from these options, and then we're going to go with technology. And this is a preview of what your website will look like. We're going to go ahead and say apply. And this is what you'll find. You have your website builder, you have your site status, which is currently on trial. But of course, if you chose a plan, you will see something different. Of course, we have our site here. We did a preview already. And if you want to change the template, that's up to you to click on this button. So in our case, we'll be clicking on edit website. And this is the back end of our website where you'll need to make changes based on your preference. Before we proceed, we'd like to remind you that if you want to try SiteGround yourself, you can use my link down below in the description to start building and hosting your website. If you're trying to make some changes to your site based on the template you selected, you can see that as we're hovering over the site, it's responding to the position of our mouse. Well, what can we do with it? If you double click on any area, you have this information that you can adjust. So this is book demo, and you can write something else. We could say book with us, right? That's just something random you can have there. And then of course you could have a link if you wanted to open in a new tab, or if you want to go ahead to the design, You can come over here, you can see the button style, it's this. If you click on the drop down, you see some other options. In principle, it's as easy as just selecting an area which you're interested in and then making some changes. Now this is the text area, we've just selected and we just write something and it's going to change. Of course, if you want to change the heading, the text style, or if you want to use the AI to make some additions, you can click on enter your prompt and then you can put in your text generator right here. For example, you could write a team intro or a mission statement and then set the tone of the voice. Then once you're done with this, you can click on generate and see what it provides for you. Great. So now let's talk about the functions of what we have at the top and on the left side panel. On the left side panel, you have pages, and every website has its pages, and this is where you can use to navigate through the pages. If you click on features, it's going to go over to the features page right here. And of course, you can continue with your edits. You also have store templates, product listing, single product, and system pages, which has coming soon. So this is how you get to excite your prospective clients for what will be coming. And this is for pages. And then under navigation, you can see under the header, you can see home, about, how it works, and book a demo. Now let's go home. And this is the arrangement. Now let's click on this. And if we want about to appear at the last, you can move it right here just by clicking and dragging it down. And there it is. About has now been there. Before it was here and now it's here. So it's as easy as moving components up and down. And then under files, this is where you get to have your site files, images, media, or if you want to look for media from Unsplash Gallery, it's all here. You could scroll or you could use the search feature. And then of course you have styles. The style tab handles colors, typography, and shapes. If you click on colors, for example, you can see the colors that we have on our site. If you don't like it, of course you could change it, say to another color, and it will change to that color. So we just clicked on this one right here and clicked away, click on the X, and that has changed the look of our site. There is an element of green, and that's exactly what we selected right there. Now, if you're wondering which color applies and where, you can see customize colors. So the main area will be black, secondary will also be still black, and then you have your contrast, accent, and highlight. So this is something that you could change. If you want to change the highlight, you can do that, and then change the background color or the text color. Make sure everything is contrasting enough in order to make it easy in order to improve readability. So that's what we have here on the side panel. And then at the top, of course, it's still a navigation option, which we had right here in pages. Then of course, if you click on settings, it's going to take you to pages where you can of course select through these options. Then of course you have the green cloud icon, and this indicates that your changes are being saved in the cloud as you're doing it. If it's in red or in any other color, you know there's a problem, but usually that's not the case. Now you have your always display grid, and if you click on it, you can see how the grid shows. This will not be in the final part of your website. This is just for you in the back end. It helps you understand lines and how things are organized on your site. Then of course you have your desktop view and your mobile view. You could change the mobile view if you want to have a view as it would be on a mobile screen. And this is important for accessibility and mobile responsiveness. And then of course you have your preview of your site if you'd like to see what you've done so far, how it's going to look like for those who will be visiting. And of course, if you click on the drop down, you have preview and live website. In our case, if we click on live website, it will not do anything because our site is not yet live. It's not live because we're on a free trial plan. And then of course, if you have it already running live, you can use the update to update your site without a hassle. So this is how to use the website builder and the website editor. As simple as that. Of course, you can see add section. If you want to do that, you can simply click on the plus and select a section from these areas. You can use intro, text only, highlight, about, etc. So you can do that to make your site pop. Now, one more thing we'd like to show you is by going back or exiting the website editor, then clicking on the 3 dashes at the top left area as well. And then here you have your website builder, which is where we spend most of our time. And then you have the store manager, marketing, analytics, system users, and settings. Of course, you guessed right that all these options are things you need to go into for your preferences according to your brand. But we're going to click on settings now and show you that there are terms and policies, system emails, payments, shipping, and taxes. Now, if we click on payments, it says here, choose payment method to enable for your store. The more payment methods you enable, the easier it is for your customers. And this is if you're doing something like selling online and you want your clients to have an easy way to pay you after selecting a product. And then of course you have your shipping right here. You can add your shipping details. And of course, taxes to stay on the right side of the law. Launching a website is more than just picking a theme. It's about choosing a partner that will keep your site fast, secure, and online 24/7. SiteGround works because it removes the tech fatigue. Between every feature it provides, they handle the infrastructure so you can focus on the content and your customers. If you want to try SiteGround yourself, you can go ahead and use my link down below in the description to start building and hosting your website with this platform. Go ahead and try this out yourself and see how you can launch your site using SiteGround easily. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.